Hello, everyone. This is Waldorf.
And this is Statler.
And this is Battle Report 203. 303.
Yeah, how about 303?
Missed by 100.
Yeah, that's just a little bit.
303.
303.
That's a lot. Orcs and Goblins versus Highborn Elves.
And Huzzah Hobbits.
And this is back to a 4,500 point game.
This is a regular game against the three bowls.
It is. And this is a slight modification of my old army. My Feral Orc General has dropped a few points than what it used to be. Feral Orc Chief. His Feral Orc Shaman's close to where he used to be. But I made the point savings have managed to get me in a Cave Goblin Chief.
Oh, this is the point savings from the last version.
From the last version.
Okay.
Yeah.
Saying what did you remove? Okay.
Yeah. Even the Boar Boy Riders, if I remember correctly, were what used to be 180. Anyway.
Yeah, soon they're going to be free.
They need to be. They're not good.
Yeah.
Keep that out there. Chaff, I got one unit common.
They're not good, but for the points they are.
Common Goblins and a unit of 10 Nashers. Back up to 11 mounted Ed Bashers, just because the points worked out that way. And 2 Gargantulas. No characters on them, though. And we're going to go to his army. Again, I don't have his exact list, but he had a prince who was his general with the Sliver of the Blazing Dawn.
Okay.
He's got a mage, a master of divination, and his BSB as well. I'm not sure what he had other than a bow that gave him 3 shots. I do remember he had that. 3 shots, I think as user, because they were strength 4 shots. 25 Spear Elves with full command.
For some reason I thought that bow was strength 5. Okay.
5 Highborn Lancers, 26 Sea Guard, full command, and Rending Banner on the Sea Guard.
Okay.
5 Elaine Reavers, 23 Lion Guard with full banner and the Banner of Becoming. 5 Dragon Princes. I don't think he had no command with them.
Okay.
Frost Phoenix with a Warden riding it, so it can come back from the dead.
Shouldn't that be at the top?
What?
Oh, that's the upgrade.
It's not
one.
a true character.
Yeah.
Para Reapers and a Giant Eagle.
That's the upgrade one. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's just an upgrade
Yeah.
to it. He went with Divination and it's got Stars Align, Unerring Strike, Fate's Judgment, Drain Magic, and Favor the Hereditary. Drain Magic's a good spell. I'd forgotten about that.
Bound item?
Yeah. There's another picture of that. You can read it better on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really nice one. It lets him knock off things in his turn, which I, like I said, forgot all about.
If you don't stop it.
If you don't stop it. It's hard to do if you forget about it and burn all your dice on something else. So, we're playing, what did we play? We played Dawn Assault. My Wolf Riders on the bottom right are as far to the right as they can go, and he can't put anything in the top left.
Okay, so clearly you played this game the same day?
Same day, I just switched sides.
Just switch sides of the table. There
Yes.
you go.
And I realized how annoying this building in the middle of my deployment zone was.
Yeah, when you get the bigger army.
Especially when you have the 18-inch of the field you can't use.
Yeah.
That's what we have.
Hence the Wolf Riders turn sideways.
Wolf Riders turn sideways, yes, because they can vanguard out of that spot.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking when I placed them there. Actually, I placed them first, so it didn't matter. Never mind. So we've got that. Anyway, Lion Guard over here on the top right of him. Spearman in the edge of the ruins. Sea Guard deep in the ruins.
Yeah.
Elaine Reavers on the left, and then the Dragon Princes on the back left.
Okay.
There's an eagle huddling back behind this the Frost Phoenix.
Okay.
Can't quite see it, but he's back there. Trust me. Did the Vanguard, and then after I did the Vanguard, I realized that those were Highborn Lancers, not Reavers. So I said, hey, kind of mistaken what you did, and I ended up pulling them back. I thought. No, I didn't. I did. Hold on. I skipped a page. Skipped a picture. Yeah, see, I pulled him back to where you see him there.
Okay.
I was like, can I redeploy those? And he's like, no problem. It was the Vanguard move.
Oh, okay.
Should have just taken the picture out. But, so anyway, so his Land Reavers came up to where you see them there. The spider charged them because I was going for the terror charge to force them off where they can't do their feigned flight.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, the spider, when they ran from the spider, he ran like, I don't know, he ran like 2 or 3 inches total.
Okay.
I mean, he ran terribly small. And based on where that was, it's like right here in the center of this woods. I didn't want my spider right there.
Right.
So I had to charge with the boar boys as well to push them back out.
Okay.
So unfortunately, I kind of wasted a turn with those 2 units. Over on the left, you can see some boar boys have come up. On the right, I'm just advancing a bit. Nothing special. Wolf Riders are where you see them there. Their plan is to... They didn't have enough movement last turn because I didn't make up my mind soon enough where they were going.
Mm-hmm.
But my idea is just to bounce them over that hill.
What spell did you take again?
I have... What is it? The Totemic Summons, Awaken the Beast, the Born to Fight...
Mm-hmm.
Not Born to Fight. The Bring the Pain.
Yeah.
The Hereditary.
Yeah.
The Chilling Howl.
Chilling Howl.
And I think the Battle Focus one.
Oh, you didn't take the flock. Okay.
No, the Swarm of Insects.
Swarm of Insects,
No Swarm of Insects.
Oh, okay.
Not sure why. Just decided not to. Needs a 6 to wound anything he has.
Yeah, it's a lot of dice though.
It is. I mean, it usually does 3 to 4 wounds.
Right. Those bolt throwers don't take much.
They don't. But anyway.
Okay.
So first turn, I get off a Totemic Summons. That's where this troll is back here.
Yep.
And he uses his breath weapons and takes off his eagle.
Oh, okay.
And is sitting there floating right there behind his lines. He's got random movement, so I can still charge that bolt thrower behind him.
Right.
So I don't have to worry anything about that, and no one can get to me where I am, which is really annoying. Those things are really annoying. So that's where it is going into his first turn. And he's going to start shooting. He moved up a bit. He rallied his Reavers up there on top. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the picture to change. Okay, let's pack this up and see what happens. There we go. All right. So back to his turn. He fires his bolt thrower, only gets a single wound. I cast Chilling Howl.
I didn't know that the elves had robotic technology.
For the uncrewed war machines.
Yes. Is this automatic fire?
It's tilted on its side. That's why it only did 1 wound to me.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
So he only did 1 wound to me with this one. The other one had to shoot at me as well. And did he? You can't recall if he did. I think he did a single wound to me with the other one as well.
Okay.
I don't have a. Nope, he did not. So back to my turn.
Even if he killed you, it's worthwhile.
What's that?
Even if he killed you, it's worthwhile. Even if he killed you with the bolt.
If both would have killed me, it would have been worthwhile for me.
Yeah, because
as
it
well
costs
as
you nothing.
Yeah.
That spell's so good.
So my turn. Spider moves up into the woods. You can see the boar boys moved up.
It's very difficult with the blurry photo.
It is, and you can't hardly see it, but up on top you can see the Totemic Summons is charged his war machine.
Looks like he backed into him. He's going to fart on him.
He did. Well, he's got that big, long, grasping hand.
He's a special gas attack.
It is.
Yeah.
Works good. He last turn the Lancers turned and started heading towards the other side of the board.
Okay.
So the Spider with impunity just runs up behind the hill.
Right.
The Lion Guard right in front of me will just destroy me.
Yeah.
So I can't do anything about that.
Only if you fight him.
Only correct. That's a good point. Nashers come forward, just trying to bait his stuff forward.
Mm-hmm.
I think my Ferals can take the Lion Guard.
Oh, yeah.
So I think I'm being too cautious with them, to tell you the truth. But
think so too.
They came forward a bit. I did the numbers and should have known, should have been better. It's not in the picture, but the Totemic Summon, I cast Totemic Summons once again.
Okay.
Gets off. He saved all his dice for it, it was 5 dice to 4, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got off a Chilling Howl with 2 dice. It was I think it was a 6 to 5 or a 7 to 5 phase. Used 2 dice on Chilling Howl and then 4 dice anyway. Used 4 dice on the Totemic Summons. He saved 5 to stop it and failed to. Totemic Summons came in, used his breath weapon and
Took him out.
dropped the
Bolt thrower.
Unfortunately, the bolt thrower was shielding me from the Highborn Lancers.
Yeah, well.
But again, that's the Totemic Summons on the other side killed the other bolt thrower. So I've already killed 2 bolt throwers for 360 and an eagle for 460 with none of my
for
points.
nothing. You almost paid for your mage.
It's a 500, yeah. There it is. He's killed that one and turned back around.
Okay.
And there we go. So it's his turn. So he takes a long charge through the woods into my boar boys with his dragon princes.
Okay.
I thought this was an ill-advised charge. He is hitting me on 2s, wounding me on 2s, and I've got
Not hitting your characters on 2s.
And I've got a 5-up save. Well,
Yeah.
if he just goes in the unit and tries to butcher it.
Yeah.
We are playing Capture the Flags.
Mm-hmm.
So he's trying to beat him down to get his chance at a scoring unit. Anyway. So he came charging in there.
Okay.
Highborn Lancers, of course, go into the other Totemic Summons.
Mm-hmm.
And starts shooting my ferals, kills 4. And big blurry picture coming up there. The Highborn Lancers killed the Totemic and overran.
Okay.
His
Were those Reavers back there?
what's that?
There was some cavalry behind the last photo. I couldn't tell what they were.
You see that again? All right, you asked for it.
Well, they're in the corner there.
You asked for it.
Yeah.
Those are the Reavers that had fled back behind his line again.
You charged them with
I
something
charged
else?
them a second time.
Okay. That's what I was wondering. All right.
Actually, no. They redeployed from the left to the right, past the Totemic Summons for some reason. Anyway.
Okay.
No. How did that happen?
Because they were in front of the guys over in front
Yeah,
of the
he
rubble.
moved them back to where you see they're actually facing forward. It's hard to see because of the blurry.
All right.
And the Totemic Summon broke and ran through them, and I think took a wound from the Highborn Lancers and a wound from them.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right.
Those are the 2 wounds you see.
So he didn't actually kill him. They Totemic outright.
They did not kill him.
They chased him down. Okay.
Again, here's the splat.
Mm-hmm.
He killed 3 of me, and we just, my
character
general's
should
in
just-
there, and the other guy's got AP3.
Yeah.
It's ugly. They splattered him, and that's what we have.
And he backed up his Phoenix to...
He backed up his Phoenix to stop me from getting my Totemic Summons from getting into the flank of his.
Oh, that Totemic Summon is the one that it's fleeing. It didn't die.
The one there in the center of the board fled from the Highborn Lancers.
I see. Okay.
Bounced
So
through
so they didn't kill it, and it escaped them, and...
It didn't die from taking DTs.
Wow. Okay, there's some luck. Okay.
I mean, he's hitting me on 2s, and he's only strength 5. He's wounding me on 4s.
Yeah, 6 attacks.
With 6 attacks. I mean, he should do a couple wounds. I think he only did 1.
Don't forget those 3 horses.
Right. I'm just saying.
You should get 2, and then he's 50-50 of running, losing and running through that
50-50.
gun.
Actually, he should die because he takes 2 checks. He's large.
Yeah.
So, but didn't.
And he didn't catch you chasing you.
And
that's
it's hard to catch him because he's rolling best of 2 dice. I'm rolling 3.
Yeah.
So that's a problem.
I'm just putting it in context of everything that went right for you.
Everything went.
Yes.
Everything's gone right for me with
Yeah.
Totemic Summons at
Yeah.
this point. Totemic Summons are the best thing in the
And
game.
you bothered him so much, you sent his Phoenix back
Yeah.
to shield the other one.
Back up. All right. And then, so my turn comes up. He also put another round of really hurtful
Stop.
shooting.
I want to compliment you on that very fine-looking orc that you have there.
You like that arc? No one. I love this arc. I hated this arc when I got it.
Hated it? Wow.
I hated it when I got it because I was like, it's not right. It needs a flat surface and 2 45-degree angles. It's not right. But then I started using it. This is the best arc I've ever owned. And it's even made even better because it really annoys one of the other guys.
Yeah.
He calls it the abomination.
Had I have known.
He calls it the abomination.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, my turn.
What's the token in the ruins?
He's marking his unit for something.
Thank you. That's very.
I don't know.
That's
It's not a. It's not
helpful.
what is he doing with this? Anyway,
He's marking his unit for something.
that's all I know. What is he doing it for? I don't recall.
Okay.
Okay. I do not recall what he's doing it
Yeah.
for.
Clearly. So you're not making any chart.
Oh, it's when he runs out of his cards for the attribute. He's only got one of the attribute spell cards for the attribute, for the divination attribute.
Right.
So when he does it, he puts he's using
okay.
that token to mark the second unit he uses it for.
To mark the leadership.
Correct,
Okay.
the leadership bump. On my turn, you can see the spider over here on the right, which was going around to the right. Probably should have continued as such.
Yeah.
But decided to pull back here into the center.
Okay.
The ferals have been shot up pretty bad.
I was saying there's a lot less than I remember.
Yeah, he's pulled off 12 already.
And that's with what? Shooting?
With his that
magic?
that block of shooting.
For the archers. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I got his bolt throwers out. He's just just nailing them.
Okay.
So now they're not behind the wall because they couldn't reform and get behind the wall. So they're in position so they get to it next turn at least. The Nasher hero is behind the wall, of course. The totemic summons in the back in the center managed to rally. So he is back under my control. The totemic summons on the far left charged into the
did he go into
Frost
Phoenix?
Phoenix.
Okay.
Yeah. The only other choice I had was to come out towards the center of the board, and this way it ties him up. So I'm okay with that.
And you brought your spider forward.
And the spider, when he got forward into the flank of the
So he's out of
spearman.
he's out of arc of the
He's out of the arc of the spearman. They cannot come out.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it means I can't get my 8 shots, bow shots, because I moved too far.
Okay.
You know, that could have been devastating, needing like 7s to hit him in the runes.
Yeah. Could have been.
And that's what we got. So that I think is that after the fight? Might be after the fight over here on the left with the Frost Phoenix. Because I think we might have whiffed and done nothing to each other.
Okay, that's just reformed.
I had a wound on him. Yeah. Now back to his turn. Yeah, we did absolutely not. I charged in a flank. He did nothing to me. I did nothing to him. And he passed his check and stood there with the Frost Phoenix.
Wow, okay.
Back to his turn, the Lane Reavers get out of the way, and the Highborn Lancers come forward, to get the other totemic summons in line, even though he can't do anything before I go. And he reforms the Sea Guard to face the Orange Spider.
Right, so there's no flank.
To give up, so he prevents giving the flank, moves forward with the unit of Spearmen. There is a chilling howl under the Spearmen. The Spearmen there in the center, where his mage is.
Okay.
There's a chilling howl card under there, so it's affecting it's affecting the guys beside him.
Okay.
Turns out when you do with the MR, he's got magic resistance 2 or 3 in that unit on the left, the Sea Guard.
Okay.
But I'm casting on this unit in the center and putting the bubble reaching to them. So I'm cheating. So I don't have to face the MR this way. It's a nice little bonus. Anyway, maybe I'm cheating. I don't know. We looked at the rule and decided this was the way it's supposed to be.
You don't think it works like an aura?
Yeah, we said no. Because it has to target the unit.
Right.
And it doesn't target the unit. It targets the unit of Spearmen, and all units around it are affected, but they're not targeted. It could be a semantics thing.
Yeah.
I'm very willing to switch.
Yeah.
But anyway.
It's worth a question.
Yeah, I need to look it up. I'm sure it's been asked.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. The White Lion guys come up on the top. I keep calling
Lion
White
Guard.
Lions. Lion Guard come up here to the hill. They won't be denied at this point. They want to fight something.
Yeah. If that purple spider was on their flank, they wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, or behind them.
Yeah.
Probably not. So there you have that.
Okay.
We do the fights. He still can't wound the totemic summons, which is the troll.
But you,
Still can't wound it.
But you get a wound too on
But I do a wound on him. Now I've got a wound and a flank.
Okay.
And he passes again and sticks around.
Okay.
Or did he? Maybe he didn't. We'll check that out.
Find out.
Let's back this
A
up.
lot has happened here.
A lot has happened in this
Yeah.
picture.
This photo.
So I need to back up. Let's back up. Where I can see stuff. All right. So, pretty much where we are now, I think the Frost Phoenix is... No, because I had to charge the Frost Phoenix. Wow. All right, let's move ahead. So, the big purple spider... Wow, we've skipped a couple turns. That's not good. Did I not take it? Yeah, I must have taken a turn off taking pictures. That's unfortunate. So, the... Oh, no, this is the next turn. Okay.
This guy flee or something?
Excuse me. Yes. Let me show you. So I did this in the wrong order, of course. The purple spider. Let's go back to here. So when I did this whole thing, the reason the purple spider came around here, one of the reasons he came around here, is this purple spider actually has a decent charge at the flank of that unit of spearmen, past the Lion Guard.
Okay.
Just cross their frontage and charge into the flank.
So it'll be corner to corner?
And it'll be corner to corner, and he cannot flee from me, because if he flees from me, it puts him out, even if he stops before going off the board, puts him out right in front of the totemic summons, which kills him.
Right.
On the random move charge. The orange spider, it turns out, is also on the corner to corner on that unit
Oh, it can
of
actually,
spearmen.
it can get to
It
them.
can see him as well.
They're not shielded by the
Correct.
other guys. Oh, okay.
So, again, I wasn't... And then, of course, the totemic summons can just do its random movement, cut right in here behind the sea guard, and also hit him in the flank.
Yeah, okay.
If it decides it needs to at that point.
Okay.
So, first thing I declare is the orange spider. Again, not thinking close enough. Charge with the orange spider into the spearmen. They flee and end up where you see them in this
Behind
picture.
the other guys. Okay.
There we go. Up.
Not yet, but it's the next photo. Okay. Or the next.
There
There we go.
So they flee and end up back behind there.
Okay.
I do still have a shot at it. The totemic summons redirect. The totemic summons charges into the lane reavers and hits them right there where you see him on the top left.
Okay.
And his overrun, if he kills him, his overrun will actually take him, if he rolls high enough, into the back of the spearmen before it hits the Highborn Lancers.
Okay.
I mean the Lion Guard. It'll hit the spearmen before the Lion Guard and just kill the unit when it touches them.
Right. Okay.
So,
And you brought your spider around. To
and I brought my spider around to sit in front of him, because when he rallies, I'm sitting in front of him.
Right.
And there we have that. So, then what happens then? The orange spider can't get to the spearman, so it redirects and goes into the Frost Phoenix.
Okay. And you corner to corner to get
And I
in the
corner to
woods.
corner to give us the open the
Much
distance.
as you can.
Correct.
And you slid your both units behind the wall.
And both units
And you
crashing
jump
behind
into the woods.
Yeah, he's over there on the back left of the
okay.
woods. And hopping into the woods gave him a wound,
Okay.
which happens. And then we've got that. So there we go. That's caught up. Let's see.
Why'd you send them into the woods?
Because I thought the Sea Guard would just shoot me off. Yeah, despite even the -1 to hit being distracting, I still think they just shoot me off.
Yeah.
This. Okay, so the totemic summons has stopped. His reign of terror has ceased. He charged in the flank of the Lane Reavers last turn, did nothing.
Okay.
The one guy I was fighting did nothing back, and he turns to face me. But, that was I think it was a 9 to get into the back of that spear block. That would have been devastating to him.
And you killed his
Killed the Frost Phoenix.
Phoenix, and he didn't do.
we made him run. We actually did not kill him. We broke him.
Mm-hmm.
And we made him run back into the center of the board.
Okay.
And we caught him, killed him. So he put the token down because that's where he's going to come back if he rolls high enough.
Mm-hmm.
The spider overran, needed a 9, got an 8, and didn't quite make it into the Sea Guard. And the totemic summons doesn't roll high enough to get into the Sea Guard either.
Okay.
You can see it back there in the back of the spider.
Okay.
And that's going to be it. And of course, the magic phase, I get off the break the spirit for the second turn in a row on the Lion Guard.
Okay.
Which means they cannot charge me.
No, they can. Don't say they can't.
I stand corrected.
Yeah.
If he wants to charge me down the hill and like half of his unit take the wounds for the hill, then the open terrain, and then the wall.
So you're saying there's a chance.
There's still a chance.
Yeah.
At that point, he can't beat me. If he gets in full strength at this point, he does beat me. Maybe not behind the wall. I've got the wall. Still got the wall going for me.
Okay.
Which gives me the distraction.
What did he stop? Another totemic summon?
I've been casting totemic summons
Okay.
every turn,
Yeah.
and he's making sure it didn't happen.
Okay, does the guys rally?
This turn, this is back to his turn. His guys rally. As you can
Okay.
see them, they're facing me now. The Highborn Lancers charge off into the totemic summons off to the left.
Okay.
The one that's over there beside the spider.
Does Lion Guard slide over a bit?
Lion Guard move forward and come over.
Yep.
They're the majority on the hill now.
Yep.
And there we go. I know this fight over here is tough with the spider on the spearman. I'm gonna win every combat, but he's gonna get wounds through on me. So I need help. So I have to burn the war cry to get the 2 extra advance move, so my general can make it through the gap and get out of the arc of the Lion Guard.
Okay.
So I burned the war cry to get the general out there. Now that also puts him within 12 of the spider, so the spider becomes stubborn 10 in case it does fail
How far was your savages to his...
like 14. Which, I could have made a 9 swift stride.
Yeah.
Maybe. But I couldn't afford to get hung out in the middle of that field.
Right.
In my opinion. Because right now, the big thing I'm also looking at is...
With a lot of magic, you probably lose the fight. So.
Correct. And like I said, the big thing I'm looking at right now is I'm up on the objective because I've killed the unit of Dragon Princes.
No, I was more curious about him countercharging you. That's
Oh, right.
because you're staying behind. You didn't back up. Okay.
Correct. Well, I stayed behind the wall to keep me from these guys over here. Because what did he do to me? He shot the crap out of my spider. Or did he? No, he charged my spider.
Okay.
He charged my spider. I had, I think, 2 wounds on him.
Right.
He did 5 to me.
Ah.
And elected not to overrun. And just reformed to the Sea Guard. I mean, the big Sea Guard unit.
What did you do to him?
As you can see, not much.
Yeah.
I just had a terrible round.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. In the back, you can see the Highborn Lancers have killed my totemic summons. They moved off to the left. Fight.
But the other one's still fighting.
The other one's still in there fighting. He's not given up yet. And then also in my magic phase, you can barely see him, but above, I've got a big totemic summons came in up there by the spider. Up by the purple spider.
Okay.
See him over the top corner of it.
But he's not in the combat.
He's not in the combat yet because I just cast it.
And you got 5 wounds on your spider. Wow.
I do. I had 2 going in. He did 3 to me.
Okay.
I mean, all the elves are fighting.
It didn't look like you killed very many of those either.
Yeah, they're all
Or
hit.
did you try to kill his mage, and that's what those 2 wounds are?
Yeah, that's what it was. I did not go. The spider went at the unit, except for the big attack, which I put on the
mage.
The Venom Surge on the mage. And then I put the 8 goblins on the mage, and they did 2 wounds to him. I should have put more attacks on the mage.
Just the other way around.
The other question is, the other possibility, I probably should have just gone all out and killed the mage.
Yeah.
Because he's so valuable, and it would have made perfect sense. and he's got off scrying or something on himself, and I know he's going to do it again, so I should have put everything into him and killed him, and just hope the Thunderstomp makes up my combat res.
Right.
Even if it doesn't, losing the spider for his mage is probably a push.
And your general's there to help you out.
Well, he wasn't at the moment, but anyway.
Oh, okay.
Actually, he was, so yeah. Anyway. So that was dumb.
Okay.
Bad choice. Bad target choice. Target selection. But I did bring in the totemic summons to come help.
Okay. If your spider's still alive.
If my spider can live for another turn. Even if he's not, it lets the general and the totemic charge.
Yeah.
And the totemic still has a breath weapon, so hopefully that's a lot. So the magic phase, and again, he's just having a terrible dispel phase. Because during the magic, I get off the, to not only the totemic summons, but I also get off the break the spirit on the unit of Lion Guard.
Okay.
I did the Lion Guard first.
Is he spreading his dice too thin? Or just
It was another turn where he let the
just rolling back. Okay.
he let the break the spirit go, hoping to get the other one.
Yeah.
And did not get the other one. So, and I got lucky with dice. And,
Yeah, I might have gone the other way this turn.
what's that?
I think I would have stopped the break the spirit and let the totemic summons come in.
Yeah, to give him the charge off the hill.
Yeah.
There's the left-hand side. His Phoenix has come back with 1 wound on it,
Okay, that's too bad.
which is not great
Is it
for
a
me.
5 up? I don't remember.
And then the Sea Guard on his turn. It's not a picture of it, I don't think, but the Sea Guard, somebody shot off put the final wound on the orange spider on the top left.
Oh, not the squig. It's good.
The squig's hiding on the back left.
Oh, okay. He hasn't shut that off then. Okay.
Yeah, but he shot off that. So the Lion Guard moved there on his turn. The Lion Guard moved down off the hill.
Okay.
He's coming for me. This is turn 5, I believe.
Yeah.
He's getting off. You can see the scrying crap and the magic spells he's getting off on that unit to try to keep it alive. And it's working because he actually kills the spider.
Yeah. Before you go.
Before I get to go.
Yep.
And reforms to face this way.
Okay.
And that looks like about it.
And he killed your other totemic summons and.
Killed the other totemic summons, turns back in the
reformed.
middle of the board. And then this turn. So this is my 6th turn. My 6th turn, the general, the top of 6. So this is actually gone through 2 turns. The top of my 6, the mage left the unit and went and sat in front of the Lion Guard. Because
Okay.
I wasn't going to be able to stop the Lion Guard from getting to the reduced ferals. And I needed to stop him from getting a scoring unit.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure I'm going to get this unit of spearmen up top.
Okay.
Because on his turn,
And then you moved. Oh, let's stick with you first. So.
okay, right,
So you use your mage's chaff,
correct, and got behind the wall, but I did not.
and then you just march forward with your boars to get him out of arc.
Correct.
And then your general charged with that totemic summons into that spear group
Correct. He issued a challenge, and my general had to fight his guy,
as champion,
his champion.
who caused 2 wounds on you.
No, that's on his mage, which is right there in
okay,
front of me.
Okay.
So I lined up on his mage, of course. He challenged me, so I couldn't fight
Right.
so I couldn't kill the mage, and I killed
you
the
got
crap out of the champion. The
Break the
totemic came
spirit
in and
again
killed some.
on these guys.
And break the spirit comes off again, 3 turns in a row on these guys.
Okay. And then
They charged me anyway.
yeah.
There should be 8 less of them. He
Okay.
didn't bother to take them
So
off.
now we're on his turn. His aligned reavers charge into your general.
Correct, just to get the
He
combat res.
advanced his sea guard, and he's advancing his 1 wound
Correct.
phoenix.
And
And he charged into that.
and right now, well, the eagle, both the
Eagle.
Phoenix, both
okay.
the Phoenix and the Sea Guard declared charges on this unit of
Okay.
ferals. The Phoenix needed a Swift Stride 9 and failed.
Okay.
The Sea Guard needed a straight up 8 and they failed.
Okay.
So either one of those units, I think, could have taken me on the flank.
Oh, they were both flanks?
They're both flanks.
Oh, okay.
Because I somehow was dumb and left it as a flank.
Yeah. Okay.
Because they should have, all they had to do, they have a musician, they should have just reformed and backed up too.
Yeah.
And I just didn't do it.
Didn't like getting shot at.
I just didn't move. No, I didn't move.
Yeah.
And I know he can't shoot me off.
Right. Well.
Well.
It's unlikely.
Let's not say that.
Yes. Okay, so.
So the other thing is, it looks bad up there on the top because it doesn't look like I'm going to get this scoring unit. So the mage had to sacrifice himself. The mage had to sacrifice himself to stop him from getting the ferals.
But it's his turn, so yeah, you can still. Okay, but you haven't gone. We haven't fight.
So now we're coming up into his turn 6.
Well,
This is during his turn 6 right now.
Right.
And he's charged him. So right now, I'm up 1 scoring unit. He can't get any because he failed the 2 charges up on the top left.
Right.
So it's looking good. He charged, but he didn't know that, of course. So he charged me in the left flank with those guys. And then during his magic phase,
we're just going for points now.
He still needs to try to save units and stuff. So, and go for points. He tries the what's the spell? The hereditary. First thing he casts is the hereditary. Rolls triple 6s. Or sorry, rolled 4 dice and got triple 6s.
Oh.
Which is triple 5s. So he's two hits that wound on a 4-up.
Yeah.
And he kills his mage.
Oh, okay.
So, with that, and then since he did that,
but that makes that unit kind of unkillable.
What's that? No, because he killed his mage, so he can't use his melodies.
Oh, it goes away.
His mage isn't there to do it. I think it's what he said.
Well, like once you cast a spell,
there's no one there to control it.
I see. I have to look that up. All right.
And then because of that, between the general and the totemic summons smash this unit.
Okay. You kill it.
Kill it. Both units break.
Okay.
We win that combat. And he kills my mage.
Yep.
BSB's floating around out there.
And your squig survived.
And my squig survives. And now, you may have asked this whole time, where are my other 2 boar boy units? And there they are. After I got up on point on the objective, I did something very dumb and hid these 2 units the whole game.
Okay.
So they did nothing this whole game.
I thought maybe we just missed them in the photos getting shot off.
Nope, they are still there and perfectly fine.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, and there's no reason for them not to be up there somewhere.
Yeah, they could have been useful charging a Frost Phoenix.
Flank of a Frost Phoenix, overrunning into the flank of a Spear Block.
Yeah.
Dealing with that Highborn Lancer unit in the back. There's plenty of things they could have done.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but so I won by I think 60 points.
Oh, it was that close. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And but I had the objective for it.
So you won on the objective.
13-7 on the objective.
Okay.
I'm trying to learn to win on the objective. I'm trying. It's very difficult.
Well, it's kind of a smash mouth army.
It is.
It's not Aquitaine.
But I mean, and there was a time during this game, and I turned, because, there's a couple of people watching, and I said, okay, when I killed his dragon princes, when they charged me and I killed them, I was like, look, it's not a fun game, but all I have to do is turn around and just walk away. And I'm fine. I've won this game. Because I'd killed almost 500 points worth of troops with the totemic summons. I'd killed the dragon princes. I was at a 14-6 at best, maybe a 15-5.
Yeah.
And I could have just stayed away from him the rest of the game. But it's not really that fun of a game.
Yeah. He would have to move forward after you.
Yeah, but he's moving forward after me, and he's nowhere near as effective if he is.
Yeah.
And he's got to be careful because I can pull him into something. And
you can, but still.
Anyway, I probably, had it been, and I even said it, had it been in a tournament, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing it today.
Okay.
But anyway, so that's hate to say it, it's kind of the problem I have is because I'm playing a game to have fun, especially the weekend games or whatever, when I do these. The non-tournament games are there to have fun, so I'm learning these bad lessons, about not taking the win I have and moving on, just to continue to push forward and lose stuff.
Yeah.
So I just need to knock that off. Anyway, but that's going to do it.
Okay. Till next time.
Thanks for listening.